And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Bobby King Green. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Paddy Pimblett.
You ready to fight? You ready? Let's do it.
All right, we are ready to go in round 1, and so is the battle-tested Bobby Green. So much high-level experience. Pretty fast starter as well. James Krause can certainly attest to that. He was TKO'd by a Bobby Green body kick back in 2013. We'll see how Bobby Green chooses to attack this particular challenge here tonight. Lands another combination. His cardio is so good that it allows him to put forth this type of output of his.
When his opponent is done at 2, he is stringing together 4, 5, 6 more different strikes. You don't do that without having fantastic cardio.
Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land.
That's a great kick landed there.
Swing and a miss by Green. All right, so the BJJ fighter told us in the fighter meeting the clinch was going to be his best friend, and he engages the boxer in the clinch here early. That's a pretty good sign.
He knows that there is still danger there, but he also understands that he can get takedowns from this position. So getting in tight allows for him to feel more comfortable as he tries to figure out how he's going to proceed in this fight.
Oh, man, hate to be hit with one of those knees to the body.
Good punch lands.
Paddy Pimblett going for the leg kick. Nothing doing there.
Oh, back and forth we go. Great job securing that takedown.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
He's attacking guillotine. Oh!
Oh, that gilly is tight. Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man. Oh, nice. Nice defense.
Side control now.
Big ground and pound. Oh.
Posture's up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it? These ground strikes are starting to add up. Green's in half guard.
Now he's going full mount.
Lands with the ground and pound here. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier.
Takes his back now.
Now into his mouth.
here by Pimblett.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man. He
Bottom
needs to
fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage. He's got it isolated.
How good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Green's in half guard. Really good job to land these strikes from top positions. Oh, there's another ground strike for good measure. Force out for the end of round one.
All right, sit down for a minute. Deep breath. Breathe in through that nose, out through that mouth. All right, that was awesome. I want you to punch into those shots a little bit.
All right, so for one fighter, the round mercifully comes to an end as we look back at some of the action. What a display of ground and pound.
It's his calling card. It's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a brutal ground and pound fighter, and he showed you just then why he's known as that in the MMA sphere. He's the guy that if he gets you down, he will dominate you with positioning and brutal, nasty ground and pound.
All right, round two. All right, here we go with our next round. And DC, you've spoken a lot about ground and pound skills and how it's a little bit of a lost art in modern-day mixed martial arts. Certainly not for this year.
No, and he does it the old school way, right? Nowadays, you push a guy to the side of the octagon and use it as a barrier to get up. Not with this guy. He stuffs your head in the corner, he gains his posture, and he just starts dropping hammers until eventually you're going to turn to your knees. He'll take your neck and choke you, or he'll just put you back down. It's crazy to watch him dictate his opponent's actions with his power from this position. Not many guys can generate that type of power. You got to go back to guys like Mark Munoz. They used to call him the Filipino smashing machine because he was so good with his ground and pound, and this guy shows that same exact type of control.
Green gets caught by that flush straight punch. Nice job by the offense there.
It won't take many of those.
Pimblett gets the takedown.
He passes to half guard.
Fighter trying to pass here, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do. That guillotine is tight.
Oh, he got out. Oh, he's setting up for a submission now. Oh, that's tight.
He hasn't moved on the bottom, and now he's starting to swell.
Oh, he's out. The fight's gonna continue.
Oh my goodness, I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. All right, stacked guard here now. The feet are on the hips, DC, so for the top fighter, this is not at all ideal.
No, this is not ideal, because now he has to try and stop his opponent from kicking him away. How do you do that? You attack the feet. You start grabbing the feet with the hands, lead with your hip, grab the feet with the hands, pass the feet to the side, and start to lead with your knee to try to get him to side control.
His misses are empty.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket. Glancing right hand lands upstairs. Oh, solid leg kicks by Pimblett.
Look at the control of the posture as they land that knee.
And now some distance as they pull apart. Well, until his opponent adjusts, you might as well keep going.
Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine. He's really working hard for this guillotine, but he can't blow out his arms. He's got to make sure it's secure.
Oh, he's out.
Getting him out here.
Oh, pinpoint strike lands there and knock.
Watch armbar here. Arm is very tight.
Oh, so how about that? The offensive fighter bails on the submission now.
Very smart. You got to keep position over submission.
Good work.
Pimblett's back in full mount.
He's got to start throwing now.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Pimblett's in half guard. Right inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
Nice job to reverse position there on the ground, and now we'll see what he can do with the dominant position. Pimblett's back into full guard. Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head.
Nice transition.
Look at the torso on the right side. Major bruising, and it's only getting worse.
It's work.
Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. 30 seconds to go in the round. Green's in half guard now.
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side. Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
All right, that's the end of round number 2.
Stop, stop, stop.
All right, take a deep breath. Relax. Nice round. Okay, listen, last round of the fight. Look for the opportunity to finish this fight. We're up on the scorecard.
Well, it was an incredible fight as it played out. It goes the distance here tonight, and always exciting to see a guy as such an active pursuer of these submissions.
Yeah, I mean, this guy does not rest on his laurels. He understands that his best chance of finishing fights is on the ground. So the moment he gets you to the ground, the moment you take him to the ground, he's quickly throwing up submissions. He attacked every part of his opponent's body, and I believe that that should get him the decision.
Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. Nice jab. Tags him with the uppercut.
And that's the danger in the engagement there. Ooh, what a punch. Into the clinch. Now let's see if they're going to try to find a takedown or watch for him employ a dirty boxing strategy.
Pimblett's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Oh, looked like that strike from the bottom fighter got the crowd's attention.
Oh, right into mount. This is a terrible position.
Ground and pound keeps coming. Good movement to avoid that damage coming down. And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Beautiful ground strikes landed. He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
3 minutes now to go to decide this one. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Pimblett's right back to the full mount here. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
He's got to be careful here.
Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots. All right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe... Oh, he's got the choke.
That dorsal is tight. You gotta be kidding me, he's out. Man, the body work really starting to take its toll here. Obvious redness on that right side. Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back to their feet after a pretty scintillating grappling battle there on the ground.
Well, it's an educated crowd, John. They appreciated all the grappling exchanges and how skilled both of these men are.
Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting them up now. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt. Oh, a huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
All right, late in the fight now, he needs to finish. Man has his chin been tested early. What a last minute!
That was a jab.
Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home.
Left hook, right hand.
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every...
Oh, guillotine here.
This is tight. He's trying to tighten the grip on this guillotine choke. He seems to have it, but he's got to really get it.
Oh, he's out! What a fight it was as we go the full 15 minutes. We now see how the judges scored that one. All right, so the fight goes the distance. We'll take a look back at the action, but should go his way given all he got done in the striking game.
Yeah, he did a great job of landing at will, mixing up the target, doing everything that he's become known for in order to cruise to a very good decision. I know he didn't get the finish that he wanted so bad coming in here tonight, but he had a phenomenal performance, and he showed that he's one of the best fighters in the world.
The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 29-28. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Paddy Pimblett!